Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about my predictions for the team of the year. Now on Instagram, Pavel Barber, a really amazing hockey influencer, did post about team of the year and that they are announcing the winners on Friday. So it doesn't look like we're going to get the same format as last year where they released the nominee cards, and then if you had one of the nominee cards that won, those ones upgraded the actual full team of the year card. So I'm really not sure how this format is going to work because we've only got really 3 days until that comes out. So I don't think we're going to get, the nominee cards, especially because we didn't get them today. So what my thinking is that the team of the year winners will just come out and there'll be sets to make them that are going to cost a ton of gold collectibles. It'll also maybe have upgrade sets for the master items if those cards do have master items. So that's something to think about, which is why I wanted to make this prediction video, because if you want to bet and kind of go all in, maybe you see one of the master items or the highest overall item of that card that you want to kind of risk it on. Well, these are the best options. So guys, let's talk about my picks and why that I think that each one is going to win. So let's get into my predictions for the team of the year. So up first at center, I'm almost positive that it will be Leon Draisaitl. He had an unbelievable 2020 when you consider that he only played in 29 games in the regular season, but had 48 points, by far the best goals or points per game in that run. And then obviously his playoff run wasn't nearly as long, but if you total everything up, he played in 33 games, including the bubble, with 54 points, and was by far the highest point per game centerman. McKinnon blew up in the bubble, but he still had less points per game than Draisaitl. I think that, with Draisaitl's performance and the fact that he played so well, and the MVP and everything like that, I think there's no way that Leon Draisaitl is not the centerman for Team of the Year. That thing I will say is that while I'm showing the dynamic duo one here, the 89 Winter National one, I think, would be the one that would be required for the set if they are doing a player to upgrade set for a cheaper cost. So Leon Draisaitl is my pick at center. On right wing, my pick for Team of the Year is Nikita Kucherov. If you include everything, the bubble and the regular season, Nikita Kucherov had 78 points in 56 games, good for a 1.39 point per game. He obviously did fantastic in the playoffs as well. There are, I really don't see, Pasternak would be, I think, the other option. But again, I think that, Kucherov is just had done so well in that regular season or in that playoff that his points per game were just so high. He had 78 points among the nominees. The next closest would be McKinnon with 60. Obviously, Pasternak had 46, which isn't bad at all, in 39 games. But again, I think Kucherov just blew everyone away in terms of point totals. I think that he would be the right winger for Team of the Year. For left winger, in all honesty, I think this one's pretty easy just because of the competition around him. I think it is going to be Artemi Panarin. He had 42 points in 33 games in all of 2020, good for 1.27 points per game. He had a fantastic year for the New York Rangers in 2020. I think he will get it. His competition isn't as stiff as the other positions, but if I were betting, and I would think that Artemi Panarin will get the left winger spot for Team of the Year. That would make his master item probably what is used to upgrade, and if you have it untradeable, it might be, you might luck out here, but Artemi Panarin is my guess for the left winger for Team of the Year. On defense, my guess first would be the Roman Josi card. I think that he, winning the Norris Trophy, he blew up at the end of the season before COVID happened, so in 2020, he just did fantastic. He had a ton of points, obviously winning the Norris. I really don't see how he doesn't get one of the two spots. The one thing I'll say about defensemen, by the way, guys, is that last year's Team of the Year was two right-handed defensemen. It was two right D. It was Carlson and Burns, so it's not out of the question that it's two lefties. But I don't see any way that Roman Josi doesn't win one of the two Team of the Year spots, as he just had such a good 2020 in terms of points and production. Okay, this is the one that I question the most. So, obviously, Victor Hedman had an unbelievable bubble. Winning the Conn Smythe, he was out of control, but his regular season to end 2020, going into, obviously when COVID started, it wasn't as impressive as John Carlson, and obviously John Carlson's start to the year, even though that's not included, was super impressive as well. I don't know if they will give off this many Tampa Bay Lightning for Team of the Year, but if I were picking, Victor Hedman would be one if you're including the bubble. Obviously, that's in 2020. He was the Conn Smythe winner. He was absolutely incredible in those playoffs. So Victor Hedman would be my other choice. Now, again, it's two lefties, and if we go off last year, that's a possibility. If it is not Victor Hedman here, I think it's Josi and John Carlson. And then lastly, I really don't see a way that it is an Andrei Vasilevsky. It's all but confirmed. He is easily the easiest choice of all of this. I think that he will win the Team of the Year goaltender spot, and that does make him a little bit interesting. Obviously, 6'3" is a very good, meta build, and if his stats keep going up and his aggression stay around 80 or under, you might have your goaltender that you can just play throughout the entire year. Last year we had Binnington, and I didn't like. I mean, obviously smaller goaltenders back then that aren't like 6'5" weren't really usable in NHL 20. But because of the changes to goaltender, this is a lot different. So Vasilevsky could be a play all throughout the year, and I'm almost positive he is going to win the Team of the Year for goaltender. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for my predictions for Team of the Year. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and please subscribe for daily NHL content. We'll catch you back on Friday to see who wins the 2021 Team of the Year. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.